A look at what's making the headlines across the continent this morning. We begin with the Daily Maverick in South Africa, which has published an analysis on the perception of crime by South Africans. The article is based on the recent publication of a survey conducted by the Bureau of Statistics in the country. And the first observation is that South Africans feel afraid to make use of public space and limit some of their movements due to this fact. The Daily Maverick says that if there is something that unites South Africans of all stripes, is the fear of crime, and this fear affects the daily lives of everyone. The Daily even asks, what's the point of having free public spaces if people are too scared to use them? The survey conducted since 2011 by the Bureau of Statistics also reveals that South Africans' perceptions of crime don't always tally with reality, because it has to be noted that South African households experienced a sharp decline in home robberies and house breakings between 2010 and 2015, a drop of over 120,000 incidents per year. Though this improvement has apparently not filtered down to public consciousness, the survey finds that South Africans believe that poverty crime is increasing. To Burkina Faso now, where there are tensions in the town of Bobo Dioulasso for several days now, as reported by Waga.net. The voluntary security assistants of Bobo Dioulasso went on strike on Monday and are calling on the authorities to respect the contracts that govern their existence. They also complain of the failure of the authorities to comply with certain provisions of their contracts of employment. According to one of the delegates, and I quote, "The national volunteers are entitled to social protection in the case of an accident at the workplace and of occupational sickness. We have worked for 3 years. Some of us have been victims of accidents, but we have not been taken care of." The security assistants decided to go to the office of the governor in the Upper Basin region to express their concerns. Nevertheless, having no authorization to protest, Waga.net explains that they will not be able to see the governor. In a rather satirical tone, the information site says they will have to be stopped by security forces who are their colleagues. We end today's press reviews by taking a look at Ethiopia's Home Affairs newspaper, which is devoting its headline on the implementation of an agreement by Somaliland to open a United Arab Emirates military base at the port of Berbera. The agreement has been the subject of debates not only between Somaliland representatives, but also to neighboring countries like Ethiopia and Djibouti, who are directly concerned by this military presence in the region. The opposition party of Somaliland, Wadani, has criticized the move and will hold demonstrations this Sunday. In a statement, the party sounded the alarm on the negative impact of the base might have on the vital relationship between Somaliland and Ethiopia. Home Affairs also says that for 10 years, Ethiopian Airlines is the only major airline that has daily flights to Berbera.
Est la seule à disposer de vols quotidiens vers la région de Berbera.